Hi, my name is Steve Bolden. I'm a partner at Lord LLP, chair of the Law Practice Management Committee, and co-author of the Succession Planning Toolkit. As a practicing lawyer with nearly 25 years of experience, I've seen the discipline of law practice change. Changes in technology have allowed for solo practitioners to truly be a practice of one, and attorneys are practicing well into their later years. Though this may seem to be a concern attributed to the rising numbers of senior lawyers, we have also seen a decline in the number of young lawyers and sudden succession from this demographic as well. Since 2018, Texas has seen an increase in unexpected cessation. Scenarios where attorneys have died or are otherwise absent are on the rise. Many of these scenarios resulted in lost time, the disruption of justice, and an increased burden for the clients and families of the practitioner. Imagine you are unable to continue your law practice suddenly, perhaps even because of your own death. How will your family handle your practice? How will they grieve? How can they? What will your clients do now that you can no longer provide sound legal advice and direction? Some of the most difficult moments in their life now become even more tenuous as access to their files and the outcome of their case becomes uncertain. It is never too early to begin thinking about succession planning. At a glance, this task may seem daunting, but the journey begins with the first step, which can be as easy as designating a custodian, which is a fellow attorney who can assist in winding down your practice in the event you are unable to do so. Many attorneys are unfamiliar with the task or the ask of custodial designation. Questions arise such as, what are the expectations? Am I asking too much? How much time and money will be needed? To alleviate your concerns, let's get concrete and concise. Your custodian does not take over the representation of your clients, nor do they assume your practice. Custodians simply help wind down your practice by, number one, drafting notices to clients and others that your practice has ceased. Two, helping clients gain access to their files. And three, returning any property to your clients or applicable parties. It's that easy. And designating a custodian only takes about 3 minutes. Simply go to www.texasbar.com and under the For Lawyers tab, follow the link to Succession Planning. At the bar, we have made it even easier through the creation of our Succession Planning Toolkit. Within this toolkit, you will find instructions on the retention policies, screening files to call out attorney eyes-only documents, checklists for closing your practice, tips on selling your practice, and next steps you can take as a custodian or an attorney working toward the succession of your practice. This Succession Planning Toolkit can be found by going to texasbarpractice.com. Follow the links to the Law Practice Management website and then Succession Planning. Though sudden successions can require emergency action, many of us will have the time and foresight to see the end of our practice through and plan accordingly. In this instance, we have also developed in-depth instructions on what steps are needed to close your practice, or better yet, how to transition your practice to other lawyers for value. Within this expanded material, there are links to statutes, rules, template documents, and other state bar materials. There are also tips you can begin implementing now to make this process easier when the time comes to start preparing for your exit as a practitioner. Reach out to a colleague today or set the date for our National Designate Your Custodian Day taking place on June 21st. Do the right thing and designate a custodian today. Thank you.